I was drinking water by a fountain when a girl walked up to me. I was shocked because it was Emma, the girl I'd grown up with. It felt exactly like something that happened when we were kids. Back then, I was drinking from a fountain too, and Emma came up and kissed me. It was my first kiss. I just froze. It felt like my whole body got hit by a bolt of lightning. That moment stuck with me and never left. But Emma just calmly wiped her lips, and before I could even react, she turned around and walked away. I was left standing there, all by myself. From that day on, I could never get her out of my head. Emma's Aunt Margaret used to be one of the richest people in town, but 30 years ago, after her fiancé left her, she shut herself away in her estate. She made it her mission to raise Emma into someone who could play with men's emotions, someone who'd make every man who fell for her suffer, and I was the one Margaret picked for Emma to practice on. But back then, I was just a naive kid. I had no idea any of this was going on. It didn't take long before I fell hard for Emma. I'd draw portraits of her all the time. Years went by, and we both grew up, but Emma always kept me at arm's length. She'd let me bring her to my room. She'd act close and affectionate, but the moment my feelings started getting too real, she'd pull away. Even when I begged her to stay, she wouldn't change her mind. The next day, I went looking for her, but Margaret told me she was already gone. Margaret opened up about her own past and why she hated men. She believed she'd successfully molded Emma, and once Emma came back from studying abroad, she'd be able to break any man's heart without even trying. 7 years went by, and I'd grown up a lot. I stopped chasing that impossible dream, gave up painting, and started working on a boat with my brother-in-law. Life was full and simple. Then one day, a mysterious sponsor offered to fund a trip to New York for me to hold an art exhibition. I figured it was Margaret, but she didn't confirm or deny it. She just told me that Emma was in New York too. I didn't pick up on what Margaret was really trying to do. I just told her I wasn't going to get involved with Emma again. I headed to New York with high hopes, ready to chase the dream I'd had since I was a kid, becoming a real artist. But it was my first time in a big city, and I stuck out like a sore thumb. And then, just like when we were kids, it happened again. I ran into Emma in New York. Seeing her brought everything rushing back. But years had passed. I wasn't that lovesick boy who used to follow her around anymore, and she'd been through her own changes too. There we were, two different people meeting again in a city neither of us really knew, and all those feelings I thought were gone came flooding right back.